Caitlin Clark can't stop doing this one thing before every Indiana Fever game. Caitlin Clark is set to miss her 6th consecutive game, still recovering from her second groin injury of the 2025 WNBA season. Still, the Indiana Fever find themselves on a 3-game winning streak, looking to make it 4 on Friday night against Paige Bueckers and the Dallas Wings. Despite Clark being injured and sidelined for her 16th game of the year, the former Iowa guard has made her way to American Airlines Center Dallas for Friday's game. And, once again, Clark had a big crowd waiting to greet her. Caitlin Clark has the same interaction before every game. Before every Indiana Fever game, including her rookie season in 2024, Clark has notably taken the time to greet her fans courtside, taking pictures and signing multiple autographs. Before their game in Baltimore, Clark even spent 12 minutes with her fans, captured in a full-length video. Once again, far from Indianapolis, Clark drew a crowd at American Airlines Center and took time to connect with fans. WNBA fans react to Clark's latest gesture. WNBA fans took notice of Clark's gesture toward her fans in Dallas, taking to social media to leave their thoughts. Caitlin Clark's one-word reaction to Sophie Cunningham defending her in Sun Melee. Indiana Fever's Sophie Cunningham disclosed that Caitlin Clark exclaimed "finally" after she stood up for the reigning Rookie of the Year during a clash with the Connecticut Sun. Back in June, during the waning moments of the Fever's dominant 88-71 victory over the Sun, Cunningham's hard foul on Jacy Sheldon led to a fiery exchange involving players from both teams. The court became a battleground. Clark and Sheldon were at each other's throats verbally before Sheldon struck Clark on the head. Post-game, Stephanie White, the Fever's head coach, didn't mince words, criticizing the WNBA officials for their management of the fracas. Meanwhile, Cunningham, who has been offered a chance to step into the wrestling ring by Jeannie Buss, was slapped with a flagrant 2 for her part in the chaos that erupted when Clark hit the deck. Since joining Indiana alongside Jaylen Brown from the Phoenix Mercury, 28-year-old Cunningham has established herself as the team's tough player, often stepping in to shield Clark from the rough treatment she receives on the court. In the contentious game against the Sun, Cunningham's night ended prematurely when she was tossed out for grabbing Sheldon by the head in the key and hurling her out of play. Earlier in that game, Sheldon had received a flagrant penalty for jabbing Clark in the eye during the third period. Cunningham was tossed out and Sheldon got a foul, but her defense of Clark during the scuffle became a pivotal moment. She made it clear that the Fever wouldn't stand for any rough play against Clark, and on her podcast, Show Me Something, Cunningham shared how her two-time All-Star teammate felt about her standing up to the Sun. "I was sticking up for Clark," Cunningham said. But in the locker room, she goes, "I think she was like, finally someone else stands up for me. I was like, dude, I got you." But I think that kind of had our team come together as a whole. And it really was awesome. I feel like everyone was like, we do have to protect each other. Post-incident, Cunningham's popularity surged. Her jersey sold out within a day after the Sheldon incident, and her social media presence skyrocketed. "I went from 200,000 on TikTok before the fight, and then I had like 350,000 on Instagram over the night, over 1 million on both," Cunningham revealed. "I've worked my whole life to become a WNBA basketball player, and now people know me as WWE. Doesn't that mean that being my natural feisty sassy self would put me where God wanted me?" Cunningham is having an outstanding season. She recently hit the milestone of her 200th WNBA game and boasts averages of 7.7 points, 3.8 rebounds, and 1.0 steals per game in 2025. In the meantime, Clark is still waiting for clearance to return from her groin injury. She hasn't been in the lineup since July 15 and missed the All-Star game in Indianapolis due to her injuries. The 15-12 Fever face the 8-20 Dallas Wings in their next game on Friday, August 1, which Clark will also miss.